Good morning. Got a word for you all. I know it's been a while since I've, posted on YouTube. Clearly I'm in school, so I don't get on social media, but I just wanted to share this with somebody. Hopefully it'll encourage your spirit. Don't settle. I know that's a big one, right? We can put in the atmosphere that we want someone or we want something, and the enemy will hear us too. He always hears us, right? So we feel as though, okay, well, somebody came and, I'm going to just try it out. God sends us all the signs, right? We get all the signs that, no, girl, like, that's not what I want you to have. That's not what you prayed for. Let's be real, Candace. Well, I'm telling my tea, right? That's not what you prayed for. That's not what you asked for. But we let the enemy get in our head and make us think, okay, well, it probably was God, and let me just try this out. Let me just see what happens. We get caught up in someone. We start being manipulated. Our values, our beliefs kind of go to the side. Our focus kind of derails, and we start focusing on them and who they believe in and what they believe in, if they even know what they believe in, right? And we end up hurt. But the best testimony I can give is, listen, battled kidney failure. God got me through it. Went through abusive relationship. God got me through it. There is nothing, no storm, no situation that I've been through personally that God hasn't got me through. I'm just a lot wiser now. And it doesn't take me no time to be like, okay, God, yeah, that door may close, but you're right. Like, I don't need that person. I don't need that headache. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need to feel manipulated because it's not you. I've been dealing with my therapy, which is good. And I'm grateful for that. I'm healing in ways that I never thought I could heal, because God will send the right person at the right time. And even though the enemy sends people, there's still a lesson, and there's still a blessing in the lesson. So I learned that I have some healing to do. And I'm healing, and I feel like I'm becoming whole. And I never want to give myself away to anybody that's not going to enjoy my whole. That's going to make me dumb down my spirituality, because there was a point where I wasn't even serving God like that. Like, I was like, well, let me serve this person rather than serving God. And I had to take a second and remember, no, God's been there. And when you start praying for that person, praying for people, and they start questioning your prayers, or they start questioning your God, or you're not spiritually equal, that's when you know, okay, God's not in this. But you still want to make it work because you want somebody, right? And you feel like, okay, well, I can't live without that person. Like, God, I need that person. Like, God, do this and do that. Show them this and show them that. And God will show them. Like, okay, I'm a good person. Like, I got a good heart. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. But that doesn't mean that they're not trying to hurt people. There are people out here that real life that don't want to change, that want to be manipulative. And they're okay with it because they're hurt. Hurt people. And until that person heals, you're always going to be unequal. And they have to be willing to heal. And until that person is like, yeah, okay, God, I trust you. I need you. You can't make them. Like, you can tell people about God, but you can't make them go to God for themselves. They have to be willing to do that. And I'm grateful, my testimony, I was able to get over it real quick and move on. At the end of the day, my focus was shifted, but I'm refocusing in on God. I'm focusing back in on school. Mind you, I've got 2 more degrees to obtain. I got a year left to obtain my 2nd degree, and then 3 years of law school. So I really don't have the capacity to deal with people who are hurt. Not hurt, because we're all hurt in some kind of way, but deal with people who don't accept their hurt and work with their hurt and work through their hurt, that are just going to be going to the next person, the next person, the next person, and hurting them even more. Like, and I can't hate them for that. I can't. I have no hate in my heart for anybody, right? So I pray those hurt people get the healing they need. I pray that they don't manipulate people anymore. I pray that they don't play people anymore. I pray that they're genuine with who they are and how they treat people. Because at the end of the day, we all have feelings. And yeah, I can admit my feelings was like, I felt less than. I did. And I allowed it. But I can tell you this, I'm not allowing it anymore. I'm allowing God to let someone pour into me as much as I pour into them. I'm not going to allow one person to determine who I am in God or make me question my spirituality. Because me and God are like this. Am I perfect? No. Did I make a mistake? Yeah. I made plenty of mistakes. But I'm back with who I need to be with, and that's God. At the right time, He'll send the right person. But I'm not settling. And I'm not going to hold on to anger or, hold on to a friendship or, because some people just aren't worth your friendship. They're just not. And once you separate to see who they are and how they are and how they're unwilling to change and how they're willing to just be who they are, like, I can't, because it's not in my nature to hurt anybody. It's not. And it's sad that people hurt people. It really is. But it's nothing that God didn't get me through. I just know the next person that comes along will be even better. And I don't lose hope in that. But while I wait, I'm going to worship more. I'm going to pray more. I'm going to pray for those people that are hurt. We have to pray for people who are hurt.